The Declaration of Independence, adopted by the United States of America on 4th of July 1776, says in its preamble, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." Unquote. Yes, everyone wants to live and continue to live. Everyone wishes to enjoy freedom. Everyone desires happiness. It can all be combined into one fundamental human right, the freedom of choice. In reality, the freedom of choice is far from absolute. First, you must have two or more options available to you. If there is only one option, you have nothing to choose from. Second, you must have the ability to choose. There are times and situations in which we cannot use that privilege because of external constraints or the state of our own mind. The freedom of choice is best exercised in life after one has reached adulthood and until one is overtaken by old age. An infant depends upon the mother for everything. The only option before a baby is to cry or not to cry. A toddler has to hold someone's hand for learning to walk, otherwise, he can only crawl. A grown up child is under the discipline of the parents. They can lay down rules and limit the options. Students in a school or college have similar restrictions imposed on them. After crossing what we call our middle age, our freedom of choice begins to slowly diminish once again. It could even vanish altogether at some late stage. The Bible has a record of the parting conversation that Jesus had with his disciple named Simon Peter. In this dialogue, Jesus tells Simon Peter, "Most certainly I tell you, when you were young, you dressed yourself and walked where you wanted to. But when you are old, you will stretch out your hands, and another will dress you and carry you where you don't want to go." This discussion between Jesus and one of his 12 disciples took place 2000 years ago. Jesus had cautioned Peter about the persecution that he would be facing from his opponents and for which he should be prepared. But the loss of freedom and personal liberty is something that old people commonly face even in today's world. In hospital wards, intensive care units, operation theaters, assisted living facilities, hospices, and old age homes, it is common for the old people to be dressed against their likes and dislikes, to be told to do what they don't want to do, to be taken where they don't wish to go. There is a loss of freedom, privacy, and choice, much of it in the name of their safety and health. Aging certainly involves a loss of freedom. When you are young, you can board a fast moving bus or train. You can go trekking and scale high mountain peaks. You can run, jump, and dive. You may acquire special skills or become an expert in doing certain things while you are young. But when you grow old, you can do them no more. With age comes a loss of mental and physical capabilities. With age also comes a loss of opportunities. With age, your free space shrinks. With age, your choices get limited. However, the situation is never that bleak or desperate. There is always some degree of freedom when it comes to choice. If you can read, you can choose what to read. Get something you always wanted to read but never had the time. If you can write a few lines a day. It will add up to a book sometime in the future. If your home has a window, look out, take pictures, let the sun shine in, breathe in some fresh air. If your home has a door, step out. Choose where to go, how many steps to take. If you can hear, play some sweet music. Choose the songs you can sing along. If you are on social media, choose some good people to make friends with. If you are in a position to help others, find ways to do that. If your memory is still functioning, choose to recall happy memories over disturbing ones. If you can do almost nothing of the above, choose what to think. Choose positive thoughts over negative, depressing thoughts.